And we're here. This is the Toyota Highlander I've been talking about. And so it's about 25 degrees right now. I'm bundled up in my good old mechanic suit as usual. I got my layers on and we're ready to do this thing. I know it's gonna get dark here soon and we gotta work fast, but let's go over some of the issues. We gotta go ahead and take care of the engine on top. We got new spark plugs. The valve cover is disgusting. We replaced that as well. We did an oil change with some great oil, Mobil1 of course. Got a nice new Wix filter coming in as well. And then the big daddy of them all, the transmission and the transmission filter. I can't wait to see what's actually going on here, see how the fluid is probably black, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into this. All right guys, we're gonna go right in here and check this out. Look at all this buildup in oil from over all this time. Ooh, that's disgusting. We got a lot of it built up here. And so the spark plugs I'm very suspicious about too. I've definitely had some issues in the past, so we got the right oil here too. Let's go ahead and start investigating the fluids, see how they're doing. I'm curious. I'm pretty sure they're dark, burnt, disgusting, or just low. So first I'm going to go with the fluid, the oil. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right there. We got nothing. It's all the way to the very bottom tip. And that's what I'm saying about this. This is the problem. This engine is burning oil like crazy. And so I think we're going to mitigate that by doing the valve cover gaskets. And I think it's really help out a lot. So problem number one is no oil. So that's good. That's real good. All right. Put that back. I'm a little scared to look at everything else. What's the power steering look like, huh? Ooh. Well, that's kind of dark and dingy. The brake fluid. Wow, that's like black. Let's see if we get some of that. Do you see that? That is not how things are supposed to be. Are we ready for the big reveal? Let's go in. Let's get transmission fluid. Here we go. You ready for this? All right. I see something here. Look at that. That's not really any pink red hue at all in here. But we have a good amount from what it looks like. Go and wipe it off. Try again. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, you see where we are. We have fluid, but it's could be better. Well, I can't even smell anything on it, so it makes me suspicious already to be like, okay, it's probably already. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, hold on a second here. Let's check this out. I don't know if you can see on this, but this says right here, this level is hot. And then down over here, this level is supposed to be cold. We have way too much in here. That could be a problem as well for causing slippage and surges in power as well. So I think that's probably part of our problem actually right there. That's very suspicious. Okay, put that back in a way. Okay, so we have better resolution here, an idea of what we're doing next. So we have a lot to do. Let's get started. All right, so let me show you my collection of items we've got going on here today. So I have, I don't know if you care about this, but it's actually an oil filter, kind of grabber, helps get the filters off. Gloves. Got this new valve cover gasket here, and then we have my favorite oil, Mobil1 and Extended Performance. I'm going for it because this car is beat to heck all the time in the engine. The high mileage one is excellent as well. I use it all the time too, but I'm gonna pop this baby in there. No, I'm not gonna keep it at 20,000 miles for a change. Probably around 5. Then we've got big bottle, simple green, degrease everything. We come over here. Got our Wix filter. We got our transmission filter. We got another gasket and brand new Idiom power spark plugs. These should hold up well. Last thing, super happy about this. OEM Toyota automatic transmission fluid, ATF type T4. This is important. This is what you need for this, and you can't do anything else. So this is the stuff right here. I'm very happy and excited about this. So we're going all in. And so doing a drainage fill of the fluid. I'm excited to see what we get in the tray. Right here, it's pretty self-explanatory. This is the transmission pan. The filter's housed inside there. We go over here, differential, and we got over here the oil pan. We're gonna do this drain and fill here, take the pan off, do complete service, drain and fill, clean the filter, check those out. So let's go ahead, let's look here. All these 10mm bolts are going to come out. Some of the hardest ones I've heard will be right around here because it's so tight. We're gonna try our best. We should be able to snake a 10mm in there. Shouldn't be too bad. So let's go ahead. it's really just time to start draining all this fluid. See what comes out. I'm very interested, very excited about this. Multitask time. So I'm up here on top. We're gonna go ahead and get these coil packs and spark plugs out of here while waiting for the fluid to drain down below. Might as well, right? Yeah, we got just a puddle of oil sitting up on top in here. Look at that. Nasty. Oh, okay. All right, hold on. It's a little wet on the sides. The tip, not too bad. I'm gonna keep this together. All right. Dry the tip as well. Except on the edges. So yeah, the gasket's definitely shot. Yes, the tip's not bad on the edges. Okay. 2. There we go. 4. Same thing. Like I said, expecting a little worse, but we're doing good. Let's take them out and see what we got. Okay, everyone, so here are the 4 spark plugs I pulled out here. So if we take a closer look, these are NGK's Iridiums. I'm impressed by that, at least I got that right. So that's good. But let's take a closer look here. So this doesn't look a little deformed. You can kind of see like the ridge is starting to look a little funky, but these are dry, but they're toasted. Like they're, whew. These look like they got worked hard. Like it looks like there's almost like too much. It's like working way too hard, too much kind of thing. So that's a little suspicious to me. So I do have the new ones. We're gonna change them. I think that's fine. So we'll leave it out for now. Still kind of draining out here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back. Let me show you around a little bit here. So we got one container full. This one's pretty, well, empty still. So let's go over review. This is just the foam up top. This is a clear bottle. This should not look this dark. This is bad. It's supposed to look red, a vibrant red, clearer. This is not. So I think between it being overfilled and the time that it's been in there and the filter not be done, I think this is probably our issue. So time to go ahead and get these bolts done. So shout out to my helper, my nephew. So what we did here, I gave it a little bit of oomph so I can get underneath over here a little bit easier on the side. So let me give it a little push up here on the whole engine transmission area. All right, so it's not much, but I don't want to go too much either. So I put a piece of cardboard, that's all I had. Get a little softness, so I put it between the engine and transmission here. Nothing too crazy. All right, let's go ahead, start, well, unbolting everything. Oh man, these bolts are so, they're something else. So that's where they are. And then you have to go all the way in this crack over here. So that was like slow going. I had to use a wrench the whole time. You can get them out with the wrench. It's possible. It just takes a lot of time. And they all have, probably factory Loctite on them. So that makes them really stuck. Really hard to get, especially with the cold right now. So I'm going to go around the rest of the pan here. Get the rest of them out. That should be a lot better. And then you can roll on with this. Bolts are out. I got 2 loosely in to hold the pan in place when it drops. But the pan's not coming off, and so all these I'll put a Loctite. It took freaking forever to get these screws, these little bolts out, man. Oh, it's terrible. So now I have that, but a screwdriver, maybe that jimmy up in here a little bit, or not. Let me show you what I did. This is sneaky. Nope. There. That little screw hole. Stuck a long screwdriver in there and took something to whack on top of there, put it in there, and then give it a couple taps, came loose. So you might have to use that. So that's where it is. Oh. Alright guys, here we go. The big unveiling. So we have some glitter right there. So we got some glitter right up in there. You can probably see just a little bit. I don't think that was me anyway, but you see these we got 3 magnets. These look pretty well covered in some junk, so that's a start as well. So we can like move the light around. magnets. Let's check it out. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, yeah. Whew, that's bad. Very bad. Oh, my. That's a lot. Let's see if we screw it up. Wow. Wow. Look at this. This is thick paste. Gasket's really just, oh yeah, this gasket. Oh no, look at this gasket. Guys, look at this. No, it's so baked on and destroyed. Alright, this is gonna be a challenge, guys. It's gonna be a real good challenge. Guys, it's painting. It's like painting on here. It's like a paste, yo. Wow. Yeah, I tell you what, that cleaned up really well. That's it for now. Let me go ahead and get this gasket off next. Good morning, everyone. Update. Here's the pan. It's kind of just sitting really under there since last night. So this gasket was a little worried it's going to get hard to get off, but actually we're doing pretty good right here. So should we keep pulling? There we go. It's pretty stuck on there, but it's coming off. We're going to really clean that good. Pretty good success so far. This is crispy, guys. Crispy. Definitely kind of worried about. All right, good. Get that out of here. All right, guys, got the brake clean here. Here's some parts cleaner. Going. Let's go ahead and get that filter out that's underneath the car now. The transmission filter right here. Gonna go take out some of the 2 10mm. Three. 2. Wink. It's gonna pull down, it's gonna have some fluid in it. There we go. Make sure we get the O-ring that's sitting in there. Ooh, still looks like some chocolate. And it stinks. So look at this. See that? All the metal is still on here too. Nice film. That's crazy. So this is definitely junk. Imagine what the inside looks like. Yeah, right about the same. That filter mesh in there is all silver. So it's toast. So we do have the gasket on here. Let's keep that with us, and we're just going to throw it away. Looks like they gave me an extra gasket for some reason. I'm not really sure why, because there's one already on here. Yes, that's definitely it. Okay, well, cool, I guess. There, right there. There's the new seal. I love it. This looks good. Take this, put this side. Line this up, make sure it fits. I might try to actually put the bolts in ahead of time so everything stays in place. Filter right here, a little bit of fluid, put it around the edge. I don't really need much. Great. Not too much. Okay, so let me give you a little tip here. To keep the gasket in place, I went ahead and just started like 4 screws in each corner. So I just pushed them through and then went through the gasket here, and now they're just hanging out. So it might be good. And also might be good to do the one corner where it's the hardest to reach, to start those screws and push those through. So I'm going to try that, see how that goes. Very suspicious. Yeah, I know. Alright, so I got the family involved a little bit. Thank you, Kirsten. We have this bolt up in here we're taking care of. So what the plan was, we had the wrench around the screw driver, pushing on the screwdriver, and we had the wrench around it to give it pressure, and then we twisted the wrench. So it worked. Got great results. We got the oil pan back in the filter, got to tighten this plug, but we got all the bolts back in. Even the ones in the way back here that were the biggest pain to get. Which one was it? Oh yeah, right back there. So guys, you can do this. I'd suggest you get, for the ones back here, the two back here, take a little WD-40, put it on there, and put it in by hand, and then tighten it with the wrench. I promise you can get all these that are super tight with the small 10mm wrench. It's better if you have one that's a ratchet, and that will save your life and your hand from cramping like crazy, unlike mine. So mine was cramped up the whole time. But if you're retightening it in an awkward position, you're doing it correct. All right, moving on to filling this with fluid and tighten this up, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on from there. All right, guys, got my helper here. Got good old Gideon, and so we're gonna start pouring in this fluid. So what we have here is a genuine Honda transmission fluid here. That's okay. You just keep it on top.
Pour it in.
You ready?
Ready.
Let's do it. Let's go nice and slow at first. All right, guys, so we went ahead and just filled the transmission fluid. It's topped off just enough. We're gonna go ahead and run it later to make sure the level's good. Right now, we're going to go right to the engine. Going to go hit the valve cover gasket here, and then the intake manifold gasket as well if we have time. So let's go ahead and move some of the stuff out of the way and get started. Okay, pull.
Pull. Pull.
There you go. Nice. Nice work. Nice work. All right. So we got a bolt right on top here, holding a bracket. So guys, these are all 10mm bolts. All right. So we got some bolts in the back here, more 10s. So guys, all these bolts are really loose on the top here, except maybe two, but they're all just caked in grease and not doing a very good job of holding in place. So this definitely needs to be done.
I need the pliers so I don't have to touch the bolts.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
It's a little fragile. So we're gonna let that sit there. We're gonna take it off from this end. Oh, okay. There you go. Trying here with the shirt. Oh, there it comes. Yeah. All right, guys, you ready for this? Oh, here we go, Gina. Going in.
Did you get it almost?
Yep. Almost there you go. All right.
Look! You're getting it!
There we go. Ta-da!
Look at that!
So guys, look at this. Just, it's breaking apart. Oh my goodness. So we got just some of the pieces are actually stuck on here, and here's the, well, supposedly rubber gasket, but here's this. It's a pencil.
Wow.
Guys, here it is. Like I said before, this is like a pencil look. Did you hear that? Crazy. All around here. So this is what the inside looks like. So getting this all off, it's pretty baked on a little bit. So
Sam, you forgot that there's things stuck on the engine.
Right there. It is stuck. Very much baked on. It's not good. So guys, we have this here too. This is stuck with plastic on here. I can't even break it off. So that's how bad it is. So we're going to have to really do some nice surgery on that one. I'm going to show you what I was doing. Unfortunately here, you can see, look at that. It's like burnt, caked on. I tried scraping it. Don't do this with a screwdriver. I do not recommend it, but I had to try and get some of it off. You can see still some here and a little bit here. I stopped after a little bit because I didn't want to mess it up anymore. I think the seal is going to be just fine with the new one. It's way better than this hard plastic. So this is good. And so, but again, don't use metal. Try to use plastic scraper, but I had no luck with the plastic. All right, guys, so here's the valve cover gasket. I went ahead and got some of it done, but here's the last piece. I want to show you what this is actually doing to me right now. I can't even get it out without getting pieces sometimes, but like what goes on here is that, as you'll see, there goes another piece right now. So I don't recommend screwdrivers with this, but this is the only way to get this out. I'm trying to be very gentle and very careful with this whole thing. I think we'll kind of around all the edges and try and jimmy it out slowly but surely. Yeah, see, this is the worst one. Alright guys, check it out. We got half of this piece done. This is breaking apart, but at least it's breaking apart. I'm getting somewhere. There we go. Almost got it. There it is.
What?
Here we go.
Did you get it?
There we go. Look at that.
Is it clean?
No, it's not clean at all. It's very broken and dirty.
Yeah, you
this is the parts.
Thing inside.
Guys, I'm gonna use some brake cleaner on this, get all these parts cleaned up, and make sure no more rubber is on anywhere on here. But this has been crazy, but we're doing good. Let's keep rolling. We have this whole thing cleaned up and like de-oiled as much as I could. We got the brand new valve cover gasket right here. This is actual rubber. I'm very happy about this. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna open this up, and we're gonna start installing it.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah, we got it.
Wait a minute. I don't think you got it.
Almost. I think we did.
You fixed the engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Valve cover is on. Let's go ahead and put these bolts back on. Everything is set in place nicely here. So let's go ahead and button this up. Hi everyone, this is it. This is the night we started that Toyota Highlander. On the brink of death, we brought it back to life. And so we've come a long way. It's been 2 days of work. I know it didn't seem like it, but it has been 2 days. And it's been cold, snowing, and ridiculous. And there were some challenges along the way, as you saw, but we're here. We have new valve cover gaskets that were as brittle as pencils. And we put new great oil in there, a new filter, that was a Wix filter. And then we have the transmission filter, new transmission fluid from Toyota itself. And all right, I can't believe the results we got. So I'm excited to turn this on and see what we have happen or don't happen. I'm hoping for the best. So here we go. Let's see what happens next. Everything should be connected. Everything should be good. We also have new spark plugs that are iridium from DENSO. So everything is here. Everything is ready. Let's fire this up, see what happens. All right, guys, first test drive here. Make sure everything's good. Already went through all the gears. Make sure to lubricate the system and let the fluid go through. So now we're going for a test drive here. Let's see what happens or doesn't happen. Hopefully all good. On the highway here, this is where the problem usually occurred. So we're gonna give it a little bit of beans. See if it gives us anything a little bit different. Hopefully we get positive results. Here we go, give some gas. At first it gave a little slight hesitation, but now when I was giving it the gas the whole way through, it was smooth, it was slow. But this engine isn't necessarily exactly known for speed. It's pretty bad on getting up on the highway usually. So we'll try to go around again, we'll try it again. The beans. To the floor. 45. 50, 55. Oh boy, we're pushing it, yo. Oh. Wait, it stuttered the time? I don't think it stuttered that time. Cool. Okay, well that's we're getting there. Pump the gas a little bit. All right. So progress. Well, everyone, we're back. We took the test drive, and you saw the results yourself. Good. And slightly odd. We had a good, okay acceleration, and sometimes it wasn't doing any of the surging of power and bucking and bronking, and then sometimes it was kind of like little lingering there. But boy, the 0 to 60 time again on the highway is horrible. There might be something else going on there, or this engine is complete garbage for this big of a vehicle. I think it might be that too. Some Toyota always did that a lot, the very underpowered engines for like very big vehicles, they did. I know that a lot happens, but it could be something else going on here. When I was hearing the engine running, there's a little bit of like a rapid tick going on, almost like electrical. I think there might be something going on with the coil packs on top, possibly, or the wiring. They are original OEM DENSO, but they might just be that old and original that they might just need to go and get replaced. So we'll check into that next. For now, guys, we just did a ton of stuff. And I think that's going to help the longevity of this car overall anyways and perform better. I think it was already performing better and much smoother as well. So I think this is a great start, and it needed all those fluids changed and the seals changed to prevent all the oil leaking out and getting that new fluid for the transmission also. So guys, what did you think of this massive, long, detailed video of this Toyota Highlander? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you like today's video, go and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you also subscribe for more videos coming your way, more content like this. I'll keep you all updated on the progress of this vehicle and see if anything changes and if we go ahead and do the coil packs after all. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Maybe it'll be something else different. I'll keep you all posted though on Instagram, and here are the results later on. Guys, for now, I'm done. It's cold. I'm going to sleep. And this is GTSam. And I'll catch you next time.
Now what are you working on?
I'm recording the video explaining what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay. Shh.
Call me if you really need help.
Okay, I'll call you.
Call me if you need it.
Well, I need to make the video first.
Why are you taking all the bolts?
Well, we have to take this cover off.
What cover?
This cover for the engine. There's a rubber seal.
What?
Oily. That's a lot of oil, guys, right here.
Your phone.
Oh, we can hear you.
Hey! When Sam is... I'm helping Sam, and he is trying to fix something, and I'm helping him fix it.
You see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. All right, master cameraman Gideon. We're gonna put these bolts back in.
I might need to get a better view when I'm under the car.
Okay, yeah, go around the side.
But I'll need a box.
A box?
No, I don't need a box. I can see you, but...
Oh, yeah.